That'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, can we start there? Yeah, we're famous artists in Sweden. Kåre, Danish. Joanne, Eric, Joachim, and Jimmy.
Right.
How was it?
Jimmy's alright, yeah.
Jimmy's
enough.
Eric is not that bad, is it?
Eric, yeah, Eric and Jimmy.
Eric and Jimmy, and then the rest.
So how did you all meet up?
Sorry?
How did you all meet up?
Band-wise, I should have many years ago now. We were all 14 when we first started. It was me and we had 3 original founding members, yeah. And we were kids back then. We were kids. He was grown up, he was old. We were about, I think we were 14, 15 maybe? Yeah. So we've been doing this for the past 8 years, more or less. Often 2. And he founded Soilwork, and Soilwork, my mum used to work with the lead singer of Soilwork. So I grew up with Soilwork, with the Predator's Portrait album, and I was idolising them. And then he comes one day and he's like, Eric, because we've been playing in band for years. And he's like, Eric, we're going to play with the Soilwork drummer, the first Soilwork drummer. I was like, oh Jesus fucking Christ. It was like meeting God. I was like, okay, I'm going to go see God, I'm going to go see like Messiah. And I came and he's singing there, looking like that. It was like, I was expecting this, because back then, when I was 14, 15, something like that, I had like long black hair, yeah, I was more proper back then. And I was expecting this 2 meter tall, 2 meter kind of guy, like with big massive beard and like Dean guitars and really proper metal. Like, can I say him? I was like, what the fuck is this?
So it's all coming out in the wash now.
Exactly.
Who were your influences to get you into the music scene and the rock scene?
Yeah, because we've been talking to quite a few people here. Like the metal scene in Sweden is a lot more accepted. It's a lot bigger. It's like we have our version of like your MBC, I guess, and we have our version of that. And they're actually sending like Iron Maiden concerts, Metallica concerts, Slayer concerts. They're doing reports from back and from Sweden Rock Festivals, the big festival in Sweden. And like all the major festivals in Sweden are booking metal bands as their main acts. So it's kind of like, it's a lovely thing when you speak to metalheads outside of Sweden or Norway, because they really like it. But for us it's become very commercialised, like metal music is so in, and we didn't do this to be in. It's very paradoxical, and we get like our big bands like In Flames and Sabaton. Big fan. But I mean, and Sabaton is the best-selling Swedish artists internationally since In Flames. So, like the best-selling international artists from Sweden have been metal bands for the past 6 years. So it's a huge export, and like we have Sweden Rock Gala and there's Sweden Rock Festival, and now you can go cruising. It's like 7 or 8 cruises a year. You go from Stockholm to Finland, and it's all over the place. And everyone loves metal music. And like, we had like 3-4 bands in the last Eurovision Song Contest were metal. Like applying it into it's big, it's huge.
What was it that brought you over to the UK?
Scott. Because I remember how, because I started sending emails to people and we kind of just crossed paths.
Is this the first time you've been over here? Have you been over here a few times?
No, they're playing. No, this is the first time we're playing.
This is the first time, is it?
Yeah, this is the first time
So
playing.
this is how you guys have met?
Yeah, we met 5 minutes ago.
We were supposed to be doing a tour, but it didn't work out.
Oh, right,
It was last week.
Some
Yeah.
venues all said yes, then last minute sent the email saying no to this tour. And then they read their backstory, saw the whole Soilwork thing, and all of a sudden were interested. This was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And they said that someone from Birmingham contacted me and said, can they play on the 10th of November? I'm like, well, no, there's a festival going on and they're playing. So there are special guests to get to the headliner. I said, so there'll be no chance of that happening.
But the UK's a go anyway. We'll be back in spring. When the weather's a bit nicer.
Don't say that.
You should know about UK weather.
So
I lived in London for 6 months during summertime, and when it was sunny, everyone was like, "Oh, fucking sunny!" I was like, "It's sunny."
You can see the sun. That's enough.
Strange
take them to Dorset.
Yeah.
You get sun down there for at least a week.
Yeah, you do get some sun.
Yeah.
Have you got any plans for the UK festivals next year?
Hopefully. We're some House of Scott, really. Cause,
Yeah.
It's like it's the same in Sweden, but it's trying to die out because you have this underground kind of interest. I mean, there are hundreds of people, it's not maybe 100.
About 120 apparently.
Yeah, and they'd be here even if there was a song on my side, and they're because they're such devoted fans. And then that's that part of the scene, and there's the other part of the scene, which is the whole commercial kind of download, the Solisphere.
Download me.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can do some smaller shows, some smaller gigs, because being in the UK,
Hard Rock Out.
Can you see that? Pirates.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Because I guess it's the same in Sweden. There are hundreds and hundreds of tiny festivals, but since Europe is quite big, and so it's very hard since we are an independent band and we're releasing everything through our own independent label. It's kind of hard to get in contact and keep in contact with all these places. And like we try to concentrate in Scandinavia and find people like Scott who wants to help us out and support us. So hopefully we're doing some fun gigs.
I actually came to you guys while looking, trying to listen to ska songs on YouTube because I couldn't find the CDs because I'd moved out. I was thinking, I thought I'm going to look for new bands to listen to. And it's these guys are partly to blame because I've actually listened to these guys first on Facebook. And then I thought, now I'm in the mood for ska symmetry. And funny enough, it came up as a related search, you guys. And,
So if it wasn't for us, you'd have never met them.
and then I think you found I got an email off you. I was like, oh my god, I was listening to these guys on YouTube. I think I went online and I was going to bring that sign, but me being stupid, I forgot. But I'll probably pick another one up with the second album anyway, can't pick that sign. But yeah, I just found you on there. I thought when I got that email, it shocked me. So I was just like, what the hell, I think I'm listening to these.
But it's kind of it's amazing how people like you find this very devoted, very passionate promoters or managers or whatever. They're involved in the music because they want to, and they're starting to die out in Sweden. And
But like here, it's like if you see a new band, it's like word of mouth, and that word of mouth keeps going on, and they'll go, right, we'll go and see that band.
Yeah.
And it keeps going on and on and on.
yeah, they are. And
It's like a band we've got a band called here called Virgin Mary's, have you ever seen them or wherever they go. And the word of mouth got through, and they just pack out everywhere. Where they go, they pack out Virgin Mary's.
amazing.
It's not a case of advertisement, promotion, and that. It's just word of mouth.
You
can do all- you can do all-
Bobby.
No. You can do all promotion you can do for bands and that. It's just word of mouth. If you see a new band, you think they're great. If you put it on like Facebook, whatever, and just bang it out, they'll go and say, right, we'll see them.
Yeah, so
That's
you're
what
going
it's all
to
about,
put
yeah.
our names on Facebook then?
You gotta say,
Good fishing rod.
That's what it's all about.
It's worth it.
That's
So basically, if people want to find your music, it's usual thing: Facebook, YouTube.
Polefire, YouTube, game board.
I'm trying
What are you gonna be? No, I mean we're 5 individuals, and we tend to get a bit over-exaggerated, and there'll be a UK tour video shortly because we went to London for 2 days. I used to live in London, so we went to some
You've got to be in London. You've got to be in London.
So we're all about having fun. I mean, this trip has been, it has cost us about 600 quid maybe, plus all the food and all the booze and such. So this is all about passion. It's all about having a good time. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here.
Who plays what then? Or who sings?
I play guitar, rhythm, and some solos and clean vocals.
I'm the drummer, and I'm the people who sing.
Guitar.
I'm the fan base too.
I promise you, is everyone in here Scottish?
No, that's it's just a t-shirt lighting.
Unfortunately, because I work at a whiskey bar back home in Sweden, and I've seen some drunken Scots. He's the best drinker I've seen in my life. He's not that funny. Yesterday he was like,
I sense a competition.
Stop it's not. Don't start it because you'll end up throwing fucking puking in your face. Like, it's not funny. Like yesterday we were bollocks. All of us were bollocks, and he had probably twice as much as all of us did together. And he was like, and we're sitting there like, we can't even speak Swedish to each other. We're like, and he's like, guys, are you okay? Are you fine?
Right, so you became aware of these guys through these guys, and you guys from Liverpool. Right, so from the...
Ironically, none of us are actually.
Just all. None of us are originally from
I'm actually from Yorkshire.
Oh, you got the Scouts accent.
I've lived in Liverpool like 7 or 8 years now, so I have picked up a bit.
So you're all living here. Where are you from?
Let's face it.
Right.
I'm taking some you from
Shropshire and...
Great choice, guys.
So the other two are actually from...
Favourite venue?
Okay, so where are we going after the game? Where we go? Where's Scotland? That would be the first gig we've actually done in Manchester. My personal favourite you play the race house every night as well.
really like hardcore,
Casimir.
all we could see was just